Football United TV for the fans, by the fans. Welcome to the day after the disaster. My name is Big Phil, and you can find me at One United underscore Barbados. And today, joining me to discuss the the dismal and disgusting performance, as well as other United related stuff on today's podcast is Talk MU Rise and also TMJ. How are you guys doing today? I don't know if that's a rhetorical question, but I'm going to ask it. How are you guys doing today?
Yeah, I'll let you go first. Go on.
I'm just fuming now, man. I'm just United have drained me through the whole season. The FA Cup final had me annoyed, yeah, but this is even worse. Sorry, the FA Cup semi-final, but this just tips it off even more worse for us. And I don't know where to begin. Oh, Ollie and his stupid substitutions, making wrong decisions, making it late on 100th minute, bringing on Twanzebe, not using Donny within this final, setting up the wrong approach. Just us as a unit team not taking our chances, not exploiting Villareal even further. Having I think we only had 2 shots on target.
Yeah,
and it was just a capitulation. And fair play to Villareal, they did what they did. Emery, he had his man management on point and just coaching. He brought on I think roughly he used all of his subs. He utilized his whole team. So
I think you realize.
I'm going to ask you the exact same question. How are you doing?
Oh, mate, I'm exact. Last night I was annoyed and pissed off. This morning I was angry. I was angry this morning. I was like, what was that? Just what was that? And I'm casting my mind back through the game, lying in bed, and playing little passages of the game that I could remember through my mind. Thinking, were we really doing that? Was I really seeing Cavani in defence, running all the way back? Then when we got the ball and we're trying to run, sort of get into a position where we can start an attack, Cavani's nowhere to be seen. He's right behind. He was behind. Behind Pogba and. Oh, I mean, even Bruno going deep was all over the place. Mason Greenwood, in my opinion, was supposed to should have been over hugging that line more than he was. He was drifting in, but there wasn't any. I didn't see any play that was encouraging him to drift in because, like I said, we did a podcast the night before, and we were discussing, and I said, look, United have our strong side over there on the left. Bruno, Pogba, Rashford, doing the little interchanging passing. If they get outnumbered, our option is to pass it into whoever's going to be playing in alongside, the midfield. So in this case, it would be McTominay. Get it to him, and for him to be like one touch, bang, it's over to Greenwood, or even a pass along the floor for Greenwood to run into, because there would have been players there looking over at him, but not as many as there was on the other side. But it just didn't work like that. And it was all too languid and slow. And that was one of the things that annoyed me, because there's been games this season where we haven't been like that. We've been really quick off the bat, really decisive. But not last night.
Okay. It's ironic because we all know that submarines go deep. But it seems like Bruno Fernandes and Cavani were going deeper than the yellow submarines yesterday.
Right? Yeah.
But did you notice Bruno?
Yes. I'm gonna go to you, TMJ.
Okay.
Tell me, speak to me, preach to me. What went wrong yesterday? Talk to me.
I feel Ollie put out a strong enough team to beat Villareal, but it was just our approach in general. Players not turning up, players not fighting hard enough, manager not changing it when possibly needed. Players I get Cavani scored, but his first touch is very bad, and just his general movement outside of the box. In the box, he's elite. You can give him that in it, but outside the box, he's just not he's not got that final SQ to win you a game. Bruno as well. it was abysmal. He created no chances. I'm seeing Rashford getting slated, even though he had a bad game. But Rashford created like 3 chances. Bruno created nothing. I'm meant to be seeing Bruno as our number 10 vocal point, leading through our general midfield and just creating chances through our attack. But he wasn't nowhere to be seen. So it's frustrating. It's annoying to see that Rashford's getting a lot of slated, and then Bruno's not getting anything when he was just as bad, if not even worse. But all of it was wrong. Like the team, but Tomley played well. I have to give him that. He done his fair dues. I'm not even gonna lie. He looked, but I was a bit worried about him defensive wise. But he kept his ground. He done his thing. Pogba wasn't great either. I have to be real with that. Greenwood looked like our best attacker at one point, but he just went quiet at some points. He's young, so I'm not gonna really go in hard enough on him. But he's gonna learn through this. But I just feel the manager late changes, bringing on Twanzebe for Bailly later on. Then obviously he brought on Tellez and Mao for the penalties, and he probably should have taken off De Gea. Like the goal that we conceded wasn't really a mad goal from Gerard Moreno. Like he tapped it in, and I still feel De Gea probably should have saved that. If not, and it's the penalty that just got to me because I've not really been a big fan of De Gea for a while now. So it's like I'm just tired of him. Like if people say, "Oh, Dean Henderson shouldn't be our keeper," but David De Gea should not be our first keeper. He shouldn't.
Okay.
He shouldn't. So if you're gonna say Dean Henderson shouldn't be our number 1, then neither should David De Gea because he's been pants for like 2-3 years. He's not been the best keeper since that Golden Glove that he won in 17-18. Where's this David De Gea? Other than shot stopping, what is he good at? Did you see how many times he kicked the ball to Parejo in midfield? Like his distribution, it sucks. It's terrible. I'm tired of him. I'm sorry, but it's just
talk and you. I want to ask you something, right? Because I was told this morning that your midfield is as strong as your defense, and by that the person said that like for example, United's defense have not been that great this season. When we concede first, it kind of puts more pressure on the midfielders. What's your take on that? Could that be the reason why Pogba and Bruno Fernandes didn't perform not only last night, but there were probably some moments in the season that they didn't perform as well? What's your take on that same per se?
I mean, if you look, if you've not got 100% confidence in what's behind you, for you to relax and play your game, knowing that if I get dispossessed here and someone gets past me, I ain't got to flap too much and panic. Whereas, as we do know, there are weaknesses and deficiencies in the defence, right? And you know what? Let's have it right. It's not just our defence. If we take a step back and look at all the other teams as well, there are deficiencies in every team. No team is perfect, but that is a big issue that we do need to resolve. There's no doubt about it. In terms of the game last night, I mean, when we started off, I was quite pleased, if I'm honest. I was quite pleased with what I was seeing because for the first sort of 10, 15 minutes, where we were doing what we were doing on that left-hand side, we were using the ball, we were recycling it, but I thought for some reason it all just slowly started to turn to mush, and we weren't moving the ball quick. We weren't moving the ball quick enough. The only time we started to move the ball quickly was after we scored, but that only lasted for about 2 minutes.
Yep.
It was like once we'd scored, and then we were dead on the right hand side. There was a moment on the right hand side where there was like about 4 passes. It was like pass, 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 and I was like, yes, that's it. Come on, boys, get that ball moving quickly and move to work the space, get forward, come on. And then, but after that, it just kind of went like again slow. It's almost as if they've got like magnets on their boots, and then they switch the magnets on the floor, and everything just slows down. It's like I don't get this slowing down thing. I really don't get it. If you think about what we've got on the pitch there, Marcus Rashford one side, with Luke Shaw, we've got Greenwood and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Bruno and Pogba. Scott McTominay should be behind with the back two. That should have been by Lindelof just behind Scotty Mac. That's how I see the setup working. Don't know about anybody else, but if you're going to have them wing backs going forward, like Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka, like both sort of getting ahead of the defenders, Scotty Mack is going to be the one to sort of sit there and go, right, okay, then I'm going to be that out ball for you. If we get in trouble here, and somebody's getting swarmed, they can release that ball either to me or to somebody else who can get it to me.
Yep.
I'm in loads of space. That'll invite them onto me, but then I'll have an out ball then because the Wan-Bissaka will drop back. He then can run it and pass it up to Greenwood. This is how the system should work. But he didn't play out like that. Scotty Mack found himself getting too far forward, and when he goes too far forward, the two at the back, when the right left backs are forward, they have to come forward as well. They can't sit deep because they're on their own. So it's like they have to go, oh shit, well, you're right up there, so I better come with you. And at times, when you look at it, you can take stills of that game, and at times you can look at it and go, that shape there right now, if you ask somebody who didn't see the game and you said, yeah, what do you think of this? How does that look to you, playing a 4-2-3-1? There'll be times when the people would say, oh yeah, that looks pretty neat. I like, it's good position from him. But I would say from last night's game, at least 60% of the time, if you did 20 images, at least more than half of those images, people would say, well, wait a minute, are you playing a what? A 4-2-3-1? And you're, wait, well, why is he there? Why is he here? Why is he there? What's going on here? There's no.
So you're saying there's a bit of confusion though, but it's better said than done. Talking you. If you guys are watching, please like, please comment, please subscribe. No, let me go over to. Yep.
I was just going to say, Phil, if you want to go through some comments, mate.
Yeah, sure. Let's go through some comments. Sure.
Let's pop some comments. So we got
Solo 7. We'll try and join you guys, hopefully. Perfect.
Yeah,
awesome.
Come on, Solo.
From Football United TV, big up the panel. Big yourself up as well too, man.
And Britt, how you doing, mate?
Britt, man. Cheers, mate.
I like Britt.
Yeah, I thought you was coming on, Britt. If you want the link, Britt, just ask and we'll get the link to you, mate. No problem.
Yeah, perfect. The more the merrier, man. Yep. Hope to be in soon on my way home. Yep, perfect.
Oh, cool.
The merrier.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
S Feetly TV. Good evening, mate. I hope.
How many times I've heard good evening? It's like I don't need to hear it no more. I don't need to.
Oh.
I hope
it's funny. Arsenal fans are really trolling. It's like,
I know. They've got the gall to come in and troll us.
Yeah, like you sacked him, and you want to start trolling, and you finished like what, 9th?
Yep. True.
Well,
I'm doing.
Man.
Still upset about the performance from Solo 7. You aren't alone, Solo. You are not alone. I am here with you. You are not alone, Solo. You're not alone.
Yes.
Mr.
No,
B.
you're not.
Evening, gents.
Yes.
Not saying
Mr. B.
Because it's still a day.
Right? Yes, you're right, Mr. B. It was terrible. Right. Okay. So we'll come back to the comments shortly. But
awesome. So what I'll do right now, TMJ. Now, 2020-2021 season for Manchester United is over. It didn't end on the best of notes. Emotions are still high after yesterday's dismal performance, after yesterday Ole Gunnar Solskjaer not breaking that I haven't won a trophy drought. Taking aside the emotion, I know it's going to be very hard to do. And I'm going to ask Talk MU the exact same thing. Taking aside the emotion and taking away the dismal performance, how do you rate Manchester United this season?
Are we going from like 1 to 10, 10 being great, 1 being?
You can give me a number and a small narrative as to why you gave that number.
Okay, I'll give it. It's a cross between 5 to 6.
5 to 6, okay.
And I'm gonna go 5 just because we didn't win a trophy. The league position is good and it is an improvement, but I would have, even if we finished 4th and won a trophy, that's still a good season in a sense. And we need that trophy. We haven't won a trophy now in 4 years. This is like Arsenal have won a trophy in more recent, and they've been shit for like how long? So it's like it's really annoying. So yeah, of course we want to be up high in the league, and I get that. Like league wise, we are improving, but we need to get off that hurdle to win a trophy. And it's like it's just been too long. We're progressing in a lot of areas, like where we're scoring more goals, we're creating more chances, we do look better, but defensive wise, at points we look lethargic, and then we look very, how can I say, easy to break down. Like points like centre backs are targeting Lindelof, where that area needs to be changed, and someone to partner up Maguire. But I have to give it a 5, just 5 to 6. But okay, 5.5. But you get what I mean. So we
If
just
I,
need.
if I mention our unbeaten away record, does that 5.5 increase?
The away record, it's good, but it gets overused because no one's gonna remember this away record. You're gonna remember a trophy. If you won the FA Cup, you're gonna talk about that. If you won the Europa League, we're gonna talk about that. You're not gonna say, we have the away record. We didn't lose and we're unbeaten away this season. Yeah, it's good to say, but it's not gonna be remembered. A trophy will always be remembered. We're always gonna remember, if Bruno scored a banger from 20 yards and we won the trophy. We ain't gonna care about the away record. We want a trophy. We got a good league position, but I'm giving it a 5 just because of the trophy, really. And we probably should have competed in the FA Cup and definitely won the Europa League, but we bottled both quarters and now the final. So, it's tricky, man. It's tricky.
I feel your pain, TMJ.
Yeah.
Talk and you. Same question. How do you? Well, let me start over. Taking the emotions out of it, taking the dismal performance from last night. How do you rate Manchester United this season? I guess from 1 to 10, and then a small narrative as to why you rate them, the number that you're going to give them.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to go for a 6.5. And the reason why I'm going to go 6.5 is because, obviously, because of last night, and not just because of last night. That was a big part of it, but also the fact that we have relinquished the opportunities that were there before us earlier in the season. We went to teams that were basically kneeling down in front of us and saying, "Please be gentle, please be gentle." Do you know what I mean? And we didn't take advantage. We didn't take advantage of it. You know, there was like the Liverpool game, West Brom, Arsenal. We went there and we didn't take it to them. We could have won those games. So when people were talking about a title race, you have to bear in mind there the effect. I mean, does everybody? We have to agree that the players are privy to what they're seeing, or what the manager's doing, right, and what everybody else is saying. They hear rumours. They understand. They don't just go out there, play football, and then switch off from the world. So you have to remember that they are asking themselves the question: wait a minute, why are we doing this? Why are we playing like this against this team? I mean, surely let me just ask you, TMJ, if you're like playing for Manchester United, and you're someone like, I don't know, Bruno Fernandes or Marcus Rashford or Cavani, whoever, and you just find yourself playing like this kind of really sort of cagey performance, in a game where you think, wait a minute, this team here, well, we can slap these up if we really put it on, like we did with Leeds. For me, this season here, that the benchmark of this season for me was the Leeds game, where everybody said before it, "Oh, United, you're going to get, Leeds are going to do, they're going to do this and they're going to do that." And to be fair, I was a bit nervous about it because I was thinking, "Oh shit, can we cope with this 3-3-1-3? Can we cope with that?" And then the 4-1-4-1 in the defense, with them getting tight and all the rest of it. But I'll tell you what, the way we started, I was like, whoa. Yeah. And I was going like, yes, this is what we want to see every week.
Yep.
Get out there. But I think there's a lot of psychology as well involved there that we need to bear in mind in terms of the effect on the players' minds. Because let's have it right. If I say to you, I'm signing you for Manchester United, if I'm your agent and I say, "Oh, Manchester United want to sign," what the first thing you think is, "Oh yeah, we're going to a club here that plays exciting football to entertain the fans." This is what it's all about at Manchester United. at every opportunity. You get that ball, you carry it forward, and you attack, bang. Let's see them off. But then when that doesn't happen, it's got to be a letdown.
Yes,
definitely. Because that's what we're built on: attacking football, high fluid, counter, interchanging football. That's what we're on. But we didn't see that yesterday, and
awesome. No, so we have a 6.5. We have a 5.5. No, let's spend a little positivity on this podcast, right? Now that the season is over for Manchester United, where do Ole and the boys go from here? What needs to be done over the next 2 to 3 months, whether it's summer transfers, whether it's specific training regimes, whether it's looking to bring in certain personnel, whether it's to get rid of certain personnel, could be in the backroom staff, could be certain players. Talk to me, TMJ. Where do Ole and the boys go from here? What do we do now?
It's hard to say because I know what we need. You two will also know what we need. The areas we need to invest in, CDM preferably, a centre back to partner next to Maguire, and a right winger, preferably Jadon Sancho or someone else, but he's probably our main target. But it's the board really, because it's in the board's corner, because last season Ollie wanted Jack Grealish, Jadon Sancho, and he didn't get them. He got obviously Alex Telles, Donny van der Beek, and I mean, we needed a cover for Luke Shaw, but it's like with Donny, he hasn't even utilized him. So the areas we need to invest in, I don't know if the same thing's going to happen like last season where Ollie wanted targets and he just didn't get back. So it's been like that under Van Gaal, under Mourinho. They've requested players and the board just hasn't backed them. We have the money and pulling power to spend, but it's just the board just doesn't back their managers fully to invest properly. So there's so many things. Like if Ollie gets his players, then hopefully it can work, but it will be to some degree because Ollie isn't the best coach and he's not even a coach. He's a manager, and he's meant to manage players. So
exactly.
Yeah, it's hard for us to even say if we get our targets, and it's like we might get 2 players, we might not even get 3. So it's just we might get 1 marquee sign and then 1 dud or something like that. Because I'm hearing we're signing Tom Heaton already or something like that. That's pretty much done. Like,
dear.
What's Tom Heaton gonna do? And that's gonna be like one of our targets. Like, nah, that's taking a piss. So it's tricky to say what Ollie has to do. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of him. That's just been my view from the get-go. And it's not even anything. I like Ollie as a person, he's a club legend, but he's not Man United level. And I think this is the furthest he can take us. I don't think he's gonna go beyond or anything. So yeah.
Talk on you.
Yeah.
I know you were vocal about this last night, and I know on a couple of group chats earlier today, right? I'll be straight up with you. Where do Ole and the boys go from here? Where does Ole go? Do you have faith that the board will back Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in this 2021 transfer window? Who are we going to bring in? Who are we going to sell? Who are we going to fire? Who are we going to hire? Right? Talk to me. Talk to you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think in terms of you would hope that the Glazers are businessmen. They understand how business works. If you've got an asset like Manchester United, which attracts, big sponsors, a lot of people who want to buy shirts, players' names, etc., etc., that only applies if you are up there and being the club in the spotlight. So we are slowly losing that. That spotlight is dimming, and it has been for a number of years. And we cannot afford it to dim too much because the spotlight is getting brighter on other clubs around us. Namely Liverpool, Manchester City, even Leicester City to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Chelsea now with Tuchel.
Yep.
We can't, we have. That's the first thing. So that you would think that the owners are now going to be in a position where they realise that, look, for the value of the club going forward, we have to put money in now. We will get it back later on down the line, but we have to put money in now. So I think that they will back the team in terms of the money. In terms of Ollie himself, yeah, last night was hard to take. It really was. I felt sick, actually, literally sick afterwards, and I felt even worse this morning when I woke up. But in terms of where do we go from here, yeah, I was listening to the conversation about Conte, Allegri, Giggs, whoever. But you know what? Are they really the fix? Are they really going to, come in and be the fix? I don't think so, because of the systems, the requests, the shortness of the contracts, blah, blah, blah. We might lose what Ollie's built up. We can't risk that. So in my opinion, I think Ollie needs to take a step back himself here and go, you know what? Why did this fail? We've gone all this way up to the. I said earlier today to Matt on a call. I said, look, it's like they've been faking it all season. And they've got to the interview, and they've asked them in the interview to do a specific role to show them that they can do the job, and they've totally crumbled. So it's like all season, it's like me saying like for 6 months, 8 months, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm a coder. I can code internet stuff," and they go, "Oh, brilliant. Okay, well, I'll pass you these little projects on. See what you can do with each one of these." They pass me this project, and I go, "Okay, I'm going to look online, see how do I do this." Oh, right. Oh, that's how you do that one, right? So that's what it looks like. Some games we get it right, some games we get it totally wrong. But then when it comes down to the big moment where we were back in the spotlight for the whole world to look at and go, "This is Manchester United. Yes, this is big. This is the biggest club in the world," and we then perform like that. Ooh, that's But can we solely blame Ollie? I don't think we can. I don't think we can solely blame Ollie. I blame Ollie close to do for the not growing a pair and making changes when he needed to be.
And not bringing on players at the right time and not changing it when we need to, like going more attacking. We needed to be more attacking and bro onto Davies.
I heard some people, I said it myself though on the watch along. I was on Charlie's channel on the watch along, and I said, look, if we're going to make changes here, who do we bring on to change this game? And I was like, well, we've only got all I can think of. No, all I could think of was like Dan James, Diallo, and Van der Beek. If we were going to change the game in a positive way, but Ollie didn't. He didn't do things at the right time. And when he did do, like you said, TMJ, when he did do the changes, they weren't the correct ones. When I seen Dan James looking at that sheet, he was getting the information off whoever it was, I can't remember. But he was getting information. I'm like, yeah, right, come on now. Yes, Ollie's, you're making a change. And then it went to Paul Pogba. And Paul Pogba stood there taking a drink. And I said, hey, what are you doing, Paul?
Yeah,
get on the pitch, mate. Yeah. And then I realised that
Pogba's getting taken off.
Yeah, Charlie said, "Oh no, Pogba's coming off for James." I was like, "What? Are you for real? You've got to be kidding me!"
I was fumed at that. Like from there, I was so baffled because I was thinking, why is Pogba taking a drink and then he actually subbed him off for Daniel James? It's just like, what are you doing? So,
I think, like I say there with Ollie, then I think he needs to take a step back. And he can quite easily do this. He can run through, all them games are there all through the season for him to go back and pick anyone he wants to watch, right? It's all done for him. It's all there, right? He needs to go back and look at that. Look up and remember what is it I've been telling these coaches? Because for me, Michael Carrick, McKenna, and Phelan are just not good enough. Because let's have it right. Ollie is not the coach, as we've already said, quite rightly so. He doesn't go to the training. He might go once in a while, but he doesn't go as a general rule. So he has said he's come in when he first came in doing the 4-3-3. Wallop bang, it works. That's what he worked. That's what he did at Mulder. That was success for him there. We did it at United under Fergie at times. But for some reason, he's decided that, wait a minute, I think for a long-term project, with what we've got in team-wise and just generally because it might be a better way for us to play, a safer way for us to play, we're going to go for this 4-2-3-1. So he must obviously understand that, which he does. But him getting that into the coaches and the coaches getting that instilled into the team, how to correctly play that setup, there seems to be a breakdown somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yep, definitely know what you mean. If you guys are watching, like, comment, and subscribe to the Football United TV. Guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to play a little game called Keep or Sell. Okay? You'll just simply tell me keep or you'll tell me sell. Okay? No narrative. You either tell me keep or sell. I'm gonna
Straight
give you guys.
answers.
I'm gonna say one player's name. I'm gonna ask TMJ if he's gonna keep him or sell him. That same player, Talk MU, you're gonna tell me if you're gonna keep him or sell him. Sounds good?
Yep.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
Any comments that we can go through Talk MU before we start this little game?
Yes, that's a good shout, Phil. Let's have a look. We've got Solo back.
Solo 7. Britt, I'm trying to replay the game into my head. Trust me, if you do that, you'll get a headache.
Watch that back.
Yeah.
You're going to get a headache. Bargav Condetti, big up. What a great game last night. Amazing penalties. The sarcasm is real. It's real.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I know Bargav is a good mate of mine, and he's an Arsenal fan. So that's all you need to know. But I just want to.
Good evening.
Yeah, that's it. We're just going to add Britt into the stream. Welcome, awesome. Britt.
Hey boys,
hey,
how you doing?
How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
I'm doing all right.
How you doing?
Oh man, I thought I'd feel no worse than last night, man. Totally worse than last night.
Yeah,
because it's all the initial thoughts. Didn't go away. Not going away one bit. Everything that was thinking, it probably might be right, and I don't know, but it was horrible. We've seen this not only last night. We've seen this kind of thing multiple times this season, and we've all watched sports a whole bunch. I'm not saying it, but it kind of has that feel that there's no faith in the manager from the players. I'm not saying he's lost the dressing room or anything like that.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
it's like there's no confidence in what we're doing out on the pitch. Guys are all over the place, all over. That shouldn't be happening on May 26th of a campaign.
Well, do you not think, Britt, what we've just been talking about there, what we've just said is about the coaching stuff? Because Ollie isn't the coach. We know that.
Right. Yeah. And that's it too. And if the coaching is an issue, I can't believe this is coming out of my mouth. Is it in our best interest really to give him £200 million?
Well, hold on.
250 mil?
Well, we'll get to that. Could you go through some of the comments?
It's a hard debate to say because we need better coaches, definitely 100%. Because Carrot, McKenna, and Phelan, they're not good enough or elite coaches that can come in and switch up our team. They're just not.
Or good enough anymore, like Phelan and Phelan.
Yeah,
just gonna go through some of these. Let's go through some more of these comments.
Could you go back to the previous comment before this here? Perfect. So Melina says, "Hello, Talk MU, TMJ, and Big Phil." Hello, Melina. Hello, Melina. Hello, Melina. Next question. Next comment.
Football.
Awesome. Game was from Football United TV, who is mentioning Bargrav. Game was as boring as watching paint dry. Best was the penalty. That tells you a lot. LOL. Any more comments?
Yes, plenty.
Yeah, Solo down one.
Solo, TMJ, zone marking does not work.
Yeah.
There is a stats out there to say we've conceded 52% of goals this season from zonal marking.
Yeah, zonal marking. That's another big thing. That is true. And I don't know why this is getting told to the players to zonal mark, because I actually hate it, because you're literally just standing in a position. You're not picking a man. You're literally standing in a defensive position to avoid conceding. But you're meant to pick a man to say, go to that one so it doesn't occur. But we don't do that.
Why does, like in the free kick, right, for their free kick, why was the player behind Lindelof?
Moreno, right?
Yeah, I saw that,
yeah, you know, if you know that he's there and you're a defender, if you've got one in front of you and there's one behind you, and you're thinking, right, so someone's got this guy in front of me, then must surely the one's got the one behind me. But you're still going to put your arms out. You've got to feel. It doesn't matter where your hand is. If it's touching his ass, if it's touching his leg, if it's touching his private parts, it doesn't matter. You've got to be feeling something. You've got to be feeling something. And then as soon as you feel it move, you know you got to go with it. You can't be sort of just standing there going right for the. You know, it's what ball watching. You watch the ball, you'll get done every single time. This is schoolboy stuff. But yeah, so we'll carry on.
Any more comments? That's Solo 7 says down to the coaching staff and manager. Yep.
We're going to get to that shortly.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Any more comments on Talk MU?
Yep.
Britt is saying, yep. Awesome. Stop
It's just who's available to say. It's like
from Football United. Thank you, Talk MU, Big Phil, and TMJ for helping us out. I'm a sick puppy. I think we all are after that performance.
Yeah.
Okay? Now,
just gonna say hello to Rich Sports. Big up, Rich.
Rich.
Hey, Rich.
Hope you're all well today. Well, I don't know.
As well can be.
Well as be. Okay, Britt. Before you came on the stream, we were going to play a simple game called Keep or Sell. Okay, so I'm going to mention one player, and then we'll go around the panel, and we're going to keep it straight up. You either keep him, or you're going to sell this person. Okay, sounds good, Britt?
Oh, wonderful.
Perfect. No, I'm going to eliminate some players from this game, and the players that I'm going to eliminate for obvious reasons are Luke Shaw, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Bruno Fernandes, Edison Cavani. I'm going to leave out those 4 players, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. I'm going to start with Britt. David De Gea, keep or sell?
If we get an offer, do it.
So sell.
Yeah.
TMJ, keep or sell?
Sell. He's gone.
Talk MU.
Sell.
What?
Okay. So 3 for sell for David De Gea. Let us go into the center backs. Victor Lindelof. I'm going to start if you talk MU. Victor Lindelof, keep or sell?
Sell.
TMJ?
I'm going to say keep, but as a squad player.
Okay, cool. Britt, Victor Lindelof.
Oh, man. Sell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Lindelof's gone to everyone's skin, you know.
Man.
Who did hesitate, you know? Who just said sell straight.
Yeah.
I've backed him, but I'm done.
Guys, if you're now,
don't take too long. Sorry, Phil. Don't take too long, Britt, because I was holding my breath there, mate.
Even Britt had to give it.
I backed him for so long, and now it's like, nah, man, I'm done with you.
Guys, if you're now tuning in, we're playing a game of keep and sell, and we're excluding 4 players: Edison Cavani, Bruno Fernandes, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and Luke Shaw. So far, the guys are saying sell De Gea. I think 2 guys are saying sell Victor Lindelof, and 1 guy is saying keep Victor Lindelof. No judgment here, okay? We move on to Eric Bailly. Talk MU, keep or sell?
Keep.
TMJ, keep or sell?
Bailly's a weird one, you know. Unpopular opinion, sell, because he's not consistent.
So keep or sell? Sell. Britt, keep or sell?
I'm along with the idea the same way where I'm going to go with De Gea. If we get an offer for him, let's take it. I'm not talking actively go out and call people, hey, you want De Gea, you want Eric? I'm not saying do that, but I'm saying if they call us, thank you for everything. You kept our trainers fit and practicing. But,
how many injuries?
Yeah, and I mean, wasting money. And I don't mean to say it like that, but the money is where he's not on the field.
You're gonna sell. Let's move on to the midfield, right? I'm gonna start with you again, Britt.
Oh, I know you're going to say now this is going to be hard.
Yeah, it is.
No. I'm gonna start with Brit. Scott McTominay, keep or sell?
Oh,
Keep them.
Keep him. TMJ, keep or sell?
Keep.
Talk MU, keep or sell?
keep.
All right. Let's go to Fred. Talk MU, keep or sell?
Oh, this is
Sell.
Sell. TMJ, keep or sell?
I'm keeping him. I'm keeping him.
Brit, keep or sell?
Selling them.
Oh,
I'm making phone calls.
Guys, if you're tuning in, we're playing a game of keep or sell for Manchester United players, right? Awesome. Now, let's move a bit further up the field. Now, I'm going to say Mason Greenwood. Brit, keep or sell?
Keep them.
Keep him. TMJ, keep or sell?
Keep has to be.
TMU, talk MU, keep or sell?
keep, man, all day long.
Keep. So we're keeping Mason Greenwood.
Mm.
One person I forgot to mention, let's go back to the midfield.
Yes.
Paul Pogba, talk MU, keep or sell?
Sell.
Sell, okay. TMJ, keep or sell?
Oh, Pogba's my guy, you know. and He's
Oh,
so
no.
good. I want to keep. I have to keep.
Okay,
I have to keep.
Brit,
Yeah.
keep or sell Paul Pogba?
Yeah.
I need to keep him. I need to, man. As long as he's happy and smiling and running around.
He's just too quality, man.
Yeah,
Can't let
he's a
that
world-class
go.
player.
Too good, man.
But
But
it's-
if we got more
all
money
right,
for
all right.
him, then I'm selling. If it's like we get 120, I'm selling Pogba.
Oh, we get a good offer. Yeah, I'm not saying no to
If I get a good
money,
offer, then yeah, I'll sell Pogba.
but he's world class, so I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now
It's hard
let's move further up the field, right? I don't know if this person I'm going to call is questionable, but I'm going to call it, and you guys tell me keep or sell. I'm going to start with you, TMJ. Marcus Rashford, keep or sell?
Keep.
Okay, cool. Brit, are you keeping or selling Marcus Rashford?
I'm keeping Rashi.
Talk MU, Rashford.
Keep. Yeah, we got to keep Rashi on. We got to keep Rashi.
That's all I want to know. Next person, Tony Martial. Talk MU, keep or sell?
Sell.
TMJ, keep or sell?
Keep.
Brit, Tony Martial, keep or sell?
Keep, but I'll pick up the phone.
Wow.
Let's move on to some, I guess, substitutes now. I'm going to start with Brit. Alex Telles, keep or sell?
I'm gonna keep him.
Okay. TMJ, keep or sell?
Keep.
Talk MU?
Keep. Yeah, keep.
All right. One matter. TMJ, keep or sell?
Has to go. So.
Yeah.
Talk MU?
Gone. Sell.
Sell?
Yeah.
Brit? One matter?
Sell.
Okay, perfect. We have two. Actually, no, we have three players. Actually, no, we have four more. We have four more players that I'll go through, right? So starting with number 4, Brit, Dan James, keep or sell?
Man, I'm gonna
Jesus.
can get like maybe 20 for him.
So you're gonna sell then? Perfect.
Yeah.
TMJ, Dan James.
So, but we need to invest in a better player.
Okay. Talk MU, keep or sell?
Yeah, same. Sell. And
Sell.
invest.
Okay. Let's do. Actually, no. I have more than 4 players left. I have about 5 players left. Okay. So I wonder if this is gonna be controversial, but I'm gonna call the name. I'm gonna call the name anyway. I'm gonna start with Brit. Harry Maguire.
Yeah, keeping him. Keeping
Okay.
him.
Yeah.
Keep. Has to. Yeah. Keep.
Talk MU.
Yeah, keeping Harry Maguire.
Okay. Now, I wonder if this next name is going to be controversial. I gotta start with TMJ on this name. I got a feeling I know what he's gonna say, but I'm gonna start with TMJ. Dean Henderson, keep or sell? Talk MU.
Keep.
Britt.
I'm with everybody. Keep him.
You're gonna keep him. Okay. So three more players. Three more players. I have here. Talk MU. I'm gonna start with you. Nemanja Matic. Keep or sell?
Sell.
So, TMJ.
So
Britt.
Sell.
All right. I'm gonna do two more players. Britt. Brandon Williams. Keep or sell?
Oh, man, Academy kid, this is rough.
oh,
But we got to invest in the right back. I'm selling him.
Okay. TMJ. Brandon Williams. Keep or sell?
so
Talk MU.
Yeah, with an option to buy back if he turns into what we thought he could be.
yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, so perfect.
Awesome. Two more players. Axel Twanzebe. Keep or sell? Talk MU.
Keep.
TMJ. Axel Twanzebe. Keep or sell?
Keep as a squad player.
Britt.
Yeah, squad player, keep him.
Okay. And the last player.
Oh.
Britt, I'm going to start with you. Donny van der Beek. Keep or sell?
We have to keep him. We have to.
Okay. TMJ. Donny van der Beek. Keep or sell?
I'm keeping Donny van der Boer, man.
Donny
Van
van
Van der Baller. Yeah.
Van der Boer, man.
Talk MU. Keep or sell?
Yes. Yeah, without a doubt, keeping Donny van der Ball. I'm having that name, TMJ. Thank you very much. I'm having
Yeah,
that.
cheers, man.
I'm
Forget
having that.
Donny Van der Beek.
Really?
Yeah.
Come around my name,
Yeah. Can I have it?
In
In fact, wait a minute, Phil, didn't you? I said that just before we went live, didn't I?
Are you serious?
Donny
I've
van
been
der Ball.
saying van der Boer for months.
No, I'm joking, man. No, I like that though. I like Donny van der Ball.
Yeah, thanks.
Most definitely a part of our team going forward.
Mhm.
We need a squad, man. He's there, man.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So the two names that I didn't mention, but in my opinion, one we're going to keep and one we're obviously going to sell. Sell is Lee Grant.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, and then the last person that, in my opinion, we're going to keep is Amad Diallo.
Yeah, we're keeping Ahmad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, if you're now tuning in, you just missed a game of keep or sell with Britt, Talk MU, and TMJ. If you're now tuning in, like, comment, and subscribe. Any comments to go through Talk MU, or could we move on?
Yes, we got Rich Sports.
Rich Sports, High Talk, Phil and TMJ. Rich Sports, big yourself up. I was so pissed off last night. You were not the only one.
Yes.
At Rich Sports from Football United TV. Big up, mate. More than welcome to join if you're free. Yep, the more the merrier. Cooking, mate, plus washing machine making a noise and room full of family watching TV. Boy, there's more action in your house than on that pitch. That's all I would say.
Yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I streamed way too long yesterday talking about last night's shambles. Boy,
Yes.
boy. From Football United TV again at Rich Sports. Want to wait and let the dust settle. LOL, emotions were too high last night. Boy, emotions are still high, boy. We'll have to wait for more transfer window for emotions to simmer down a little bit, right? Miss Melina, get well soon. And she's mentioning Football United TV. Yeah, we'll all get well soon. Thank you very much, Melina.
Yeah, we've got Charlie Millen in the house. Charlie, how are you doing, my friend?
Charlie.
Charlie's the Man City fan?
No, Charlie's the co-host of the channel with alongside Matt. Charlie is the guy from Brazil.
Hey, Charlie, welcome, man. Welcome.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you, man.
Yeah, we've got one from Matt as well.
Awesome. Smash the like and subscribe. Yeah, please smash the like and subscribe. Footy fans, definitely. How much time do we have left, Talk MU, if I may ask?
Yeah, I think we're doing okay, mate. We're doing all right for the moment, I think.
Okay, perfect. Any more comments?
Yeah, so yeah, we got one here from Charlie actually. So
Big up the fam in the chat, my brother from another planet. Talk.
that's me.
Awesome. The gentleman I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, and Britt, my absolute favorite character on YouTube punditry. Awesome. Awesome. Rashford needs to be on by Rich Sports. Not sure, but okay. Yep, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Definitely. Get him healthy. Yeah, I know Rashford has been playing with some pain in his back, and I think his ankles for the last. I think it was 2 seasons. Yeah, I think it's 2 seasons right now. So yeah.
I think that's it for the moment on that. Well, can we do the rest before we finish?
Okay.
Cool.
One question. I mean, I want to ask you guys, right? Now, you've seen what's happened in the last 2 seasons, and I'll be specific. We've seen Liverpool Football Club lift the EPL. We've seen Manchester City, the blue scum of Manchester, get into a Champions League final, and God forbid if they win it this Saturday, I will not hear the end of it. Trust me, there aren't much Manchester City fans in the Caribbean and Barbados where I'm from, but you will see them uprooted for some. They will find my Instagram page, they will find my WhatsApp number, and they will message me. Okay, so God forbid what happens this Saturday. But anyway, now that you guys have seen what has happened with Manchester United and the rivals for the last 2 seasons, what are your expectations for Manchester United in the 2021-2022 season? So, for example, I will say I expect Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to challenge for the Premier League. I expect Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to get no less than the semi-final of the Champions League. I expect Ole Gunnar Solskjaer no less than to get to the semi-final of the FA Cup, and I expect him to possibly win the Carabao Cup. That's just an example of mine, right? Your examples could be different from mine, but let's start with Britt, since you're the most recent to be added to this lovely panel and podcast.
Right, tell me.
What are your expectations for the club come 2021, 2022?
It's too high. It's too high. We got to win. Like, we have to. And if we're second, it has to be last day, a stupid goal by another team in another game. We got to be in the final of the Champions League. We got to be in the final of the FA Cup. I mean, the domestic double, and domestic double, and have a good shot in the Champions League. The squad we have, there's no reason why we can't.
But let me ask you something, Britt. If we had to get all of the signings that you are probably asking for this summer, will that expectation still be too high, or would it become more realistic?
It will become a little bit more realistic. The only trouble is probably what we'll get to after this, following our expectations, could be the hindering block of us accomplishing that, not the squad itself. Okay.
No, perfect. TMJ, same question to you. If we do get all of our signings, I'll throw some names out there. We get Paul Torres as a center back, or we get Rafael Varane as a center back. We get Declan Rice as a CDM, or we get Wilfred Ndidi as a CDM, and we get Jadon Sancho as a right winger, or another guy that I am impressed with that I saw in the Europa League is Samuel Chukwueze for Villarreal.
Yeah, Chukwueze,
right?
yeah.
I like him, and he's a speed demon, right? So let's say we get Varane, we get Ndidi, we get Sancho, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are your expectations for Manchester United in the upcoming season? Know that you yourself have seen we've gotten these transfers. Man City is in the Champions League final this season, and Liverpool lifted the EPL, something that took them 30 years to do, right? You've seen that. We've gotten all of our transfers. What are your expectations, TMJ?
My expectations would have to be a title challenge, a proper title challenge, that being within 2 points, roughly behind City, trying to nick it on the last day or something like that. Has to be a proper title challenge, back and forth, and even trying to kind of gap City by like 5 points, because we could do that. We just have to be consistent. A domestic trophy in the FA Cup, I feel we have to take that seriously a little bit, because it's all good finishing in these top positions, but we need something to cherish that memory as well. So an FA Cup would have to be a prioritized. A League Cup, if we get that, we get that. But I'd focus on that as well, because if we get those 3 signings, let's say we get an Ndidi, a Varane, and a Sancho. Even I'd rather like a Rice or something. But if we got those 3 specifically, we would have a bigger squad to challenge and compete for more trophies. So we would have to, an FA Cup. We would have to possibly, I would have to say, a semi-final in the Champions League. We have to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Never enough. Yeah.
Awesome. Talk on you. Liverpool lifting the EPL, Man City in the Champions League final. But let's say we sign Jadon Sancho, we sign Declan Rice, we sign Rafael Varane. Now, what are your expectations? Same question that I put to Britt, same question that I put to TMJ. What are your expectations for this upcoming season?
My expectations with that, what you just said, would be firstly, we must learn from the errors of this season. That is the first thing we have to do. That's like, because if we don't do that, like I said earlier on, it doesn't matter, you bring in this player, that player, all the others, but if we are not learning from our mistakes, we're going to keep making them. So that's that's the first thing I want to see. Second thing I want to see is our intensity in games be more consistent, because I think that is what's letting us down a lot. When we dawdle and slow the game down too much, it just doesn't suit us. But that's not what we're about. We're not about that. You can't play that kind of game. It doesn't work for us. You know what I mean? In terms of trophies, I want to see us. I want to see us right up there, holding on to the coattails of whoever's going to be above us, whether it be City, Chelsea, Liverpool. I want to be within very highest 6 points, sort of towards the end of the season, with 10 games to go or whatever. Cups, I want to get far in the Champions League. I'd love to get to the final, but getting past the quarters would be great. Getting to the semis would be an achievement, I think, for us going for next season. The FA Cup, I want to see us do well in the FA Cup. I'd love to bring that home. The other cup, I'm not too concerned about, if I'm totally honest with you. I'm really not. But that's what I'd like to see.
Perfect. No. Those are some. Are they realistic? We'll have to see next season, right? A couple of questions talking to you. How much time do we have? Or are there any comments that we should go through?
We're going to go through some more of the comments here. Let me just have a look. I think we're going to wrap up in about 5 or 10 minutes. About 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Yeah, I can work with that. So Bar Grab is saying that his penalty was historical.
He's an Arsenal fan, don't forget.
Yeah, it's all man. Charlie Millen is saying, if everybody keeps performing like this, you can take more days off, Maggie. Okay, nice. The way Bigfoot talks sounds like there are more City fans in Barbados than England. Whew, man.
Yeah.
Man, if the City fans in the Caribbean are like unicorns, that's all it will say.
It's the same in Manchester, Phil.
Exactly.
Same in Manchester, mate. You see the protest, didn't you? There was about 3 people, wasn't there? Oh dear.
Hopefully the expectations are high and the actual results the same. Yeah, I mean, Anthony Herbert, talk MU. Do you like the Arsenal badge for next season?
Oh yeah, yeah. Anthony sent me an image. I can't share it because it might offend some people. But there is a new badge that is circulating for Arsenal, and it's sort of they're not doing very well at this, so it goes along those lines.
Okay. Cousin Charlie Miller says cousin wants the world to talk about the badge. We can do it on another podcast, on our podcast.
He's on about. This is Charlie's talking to Anthony.
Oh, okay. Any more comments or?
Last one from Anthony.
Okay, perfect. Anthony's saying he's okay, cousin. It's a good badge, and
yeah, that's all cool. But
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to wrap up. Guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Football United TV. Guys, I have a message to take to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and one player of my choosing. Okay, I'm going to start with you, Britt. In 2 minutes or less, what message do you have for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Harry Maguire?
Ole, man. Ole, I don't even know what to say to him. He was under Sir Alex. Like, what the hell can I say? What I'm seeing isn't good enough. He's got to be better than that.
Mm-hmm.
The training ground has to be better than that. There are mistakes week in and week out that we're seeing from the same players, and we're tired of yelling at the same players for the same thing week in and week out. So maybe it's not the players, buddy.
And what message do you have for Harry Maguire?
Keep it up. Keep up your yelling. Keep the back line organized. We're going to get you help. And we're going to challenge, and we're going to do what we told you we were going to do when we brought you in for, that expensive price tag. And people are going to shut up about you because you're going to tell them what you're here for, and you're going to show them.
Awesome. TMJ, you have a message for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Paul Pogba. What are you telling them?
So the message to Ole would be, yes, we finished second, but not good enough. Not good enough. From the coaching staff to the players to Ole, just not good enough. Mainly, obviously, for Ole. But we need to challenge for next season. Be more ruthless, be more aggressive, not dropping silly points, and get our targets. I know Ole he's not controlling the targets, but we have to get our targets. That's the ideal. He's got to be more aggressive with the board and just be more potent with it. Like, you want the 3 targets, that aim for them 3 targets. Get what you need. And to Paul Pogba, I just hope he stays and just delivers more on a consistent basis for Manchester United, because he's got all the talent in the world. And yeah, I just want him just to be a massive success. He just needs to be that, because we paid 90 million for him.
Mm-hmm.
We want to see league titles, Champions Leagues with Paul Pogba. That's what he come back to do. So we need to deliver that for him and the team. So I don't know.
Talk MU. What is your message to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Mason Greenwood?
Okay. My message for Ole is going to be: remind yourself, right, of what we are and how we got to be what we are. So take a step back and just look at Ferguson's reign, look at Matt Busby's reign, right? He knows what that's all about. And I'm pointing here at the coaching staff, ain't good enough. It's quite clear to me to see they ain't good enough. So please, Ole, change that. That's the first thing. Who was the player? Sorry.
Mason Greenwood.
Mason. Oh, Mason. Firstly, can I adopt you? I want to adopt him. I love him. I love Mason. He's just like, You know what I mean? Is that his quality? He's going to be a big star for us. So for Mason, I would say don't take your eyes off Edinson Cavani. Shadow him, even in his house, if he allows you. Go and move in with him, right? And just learn everything from this guy, because he's gonna impart such knowledge onto you, and it's gonna be, it's gonna set you up going forward for the future.
Awesome. Any final comments to read Talkamu before we wrap up?
We've got you'll know. Anyway, I'll pop it in.
Red United TV, my Ivorian Spice brother. Ole is rubbish. He needs to walk. Well, you know, he can't walk. He can't walk from Poland to Old Trafford, so he'll have to take a plane.
It's controversial, but yeah, we'll have that.
Anthony, off no lads. The missus is on ITV4 again. Jaws last night. Jaws 2 tonight.
Oh, I think she's trying to tell you something. She might be trying to tell him something. I don't know.
No, man. Enjoy the rest of your night, Anthony, man. You know, definitely enjoyed discussing with you guys today. Britt, tell everyone where they can find you, whether social media or YouTube. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Britt1502, any social media that I'm on, I try to use that as my handle so I can be very easily found. I come on here, Football United TV, whenever I can. Time difference, can't always do it. Same thing with Steven at Strictly TV, and Rich Sports. Try to get on with him every time I can too. But that's about it.
Awesome. You don't mind me asking you, Britt, where are you tuning in from?
America. I'm in right in the middle of Texas.
Oh, nice. Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
TMJ, where can the viewers find you?
Okay, so on Instagram, TMJ_17, yeah, and then on Twitter, TMJ_171. So TMJ_171. Yeah.
Awesome. Sorry, TMJ.
Oh no, that's it.
Okay, perfect. TalkMU, where can the viewers find you?
You can find me on Twitter at iTalkMU. Find me on SFeetly TV. You'll find me on Football United TV, the Man United Agenda, and occasionally on Rich Sports. So go check them guys out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Really appreciate these guys coming on and voicing their opinions on Manchester United, not only last night but the entire season. This is Big Phil, and you can find me @1United_Barbados on Instagram. You can find me on the Man United Agenda, and then you can also find me on Facebook, the Barbados Manchester United Supporters Club. Hope everybody is having a great night, and we'll see you soon.
Yes. Ciao.
Yeah.